Hello everyone, my name is Asmita Sood and I'm 22 years old. Born and brought up in Shimla, I'm currently staying in New Delhi. And since childhood, I've always inculcated in me to do my little bit for the society. From working with HIV/AIDS to also working for the environment and child rights, I have worked with NGOs and organizations throughout my school days and college. I feel fortunate enough right now to be given the opportunity to work for gender inequality, which has been an issue very close to my heart since I was a child, since I was in school. We see gender inequality all around us because India is a male-dominated society where there is gender biasness and females are always treated lesser than men. If we talk about workplaces, we talk about education, we talk about even the streets, we talk about schools, we talk about home, everywhere there's gender bias. If you talk about workplaces, we see that women are always expected to have lesser challenging jobs than men because their potential is doubted for some reason or the other. If you talk about education, we see such a low literacy rate for females in India especially. At homes as well, a daughter is always expected to stay at home, whereas a son can go out in the middle of the night. So such gender biases and such inequality that we experience in our day-to-day lives makes this issue a very important issue to talk about. With gender inequality, I would also like to talk about the burning issue of female infanticide, where in India we see an ever-falling sex ratio of females to males. Currently, according to the 2001 census, we see a shameful 972 against 1,000 boys of girls in our country. This is a very important issue to be spoken about, and Pantaloons Femina Miss India celebrates the spirit of womanhood and also works towards the emancipation of women as a whole. I would like to use this platform to build support for myself to work towards this issue. Along with gender bias, we also have a very important issue of female infanticide in our country, which has led to an ever-falling sex ratio over here. Currently, according to the 2001 census, we see a shameful 972 against 1,000 boys over here. And that is not something that we can be, as Indians, very proud of, because it leads to hampering the development of a country as a whole, and also lesser growth perspectives, because I mean it's like saying that India is just growing at the rate of 50%, whereas it can achieve 100% had there been no gender bias in our country. I would like to use this platform to address this issue of paramount importance. Personally, at my level, what I would want to do is start a group of peer educators and deploy them throughout India who would work towards rural development and who would go to these rural areas and educate people and motivate them to work against gender bias. I would like to bring together these young group of youngsters who would work as peer educators and be deployed all across India. They would go to rural areas and they would educate people, and they would educate especially women about their rights and about various problems that are faced by the country as a whole because of gender bias. I don't have any flowery speeches to give, nor any elaborate sentences to say or phrases to say. I just want my actions to speak for myself, and I want you all to support me in my action and help me move ahead with your votes. Thank you so much.